Whatever the crime. You never come to work thinking you're going to see something like that. Whatever the motive. Careful, no one was going to happen. Whatever it takes, answers to mysteries will be revealed. It's who's going to benefit by these two deaths.
I remember falling to the floor. He was finally caught.
On Dateline, weekdays at 2 on MyNet 4.3.
Toyotathon started early in Seegers, so don't wait.
Zero financing on 11. Bigger rebates up to $3,500 on 13 months.
Ibn'rad Ford $259 a month. Corolla $196 a month.
St. Louis's only President's Award winner this year.
SeegersToyota.com.
We're going through a divorce or family law matter can be emotional.
So he was finally caught.
Dateline, weekdays at 2 on MyNet.
Attorneys can help guide you through the process, no matter what kind of case you face, whether it be a divorce, child custody matter, child support, maternity and adoption, or other family law matter. Whatever the family law issue may be, we are here to help you rebuild your life.
This mother isn't like the other mothers. This one's sweet as honey with a spicy buffalo gift. Realist new honey buffalo mother crunchy chicken sandwich. Crunchy white meat chicken breast with honey buffalo glaze. Realist honey buffalo mother crunchy. Get Realist delivered.
In prison for over 17 years.
We think the system works, and we're going to beat this.
For a murder he swore he did not commit.
We did.
Stay tuned for another episode of Dateline on MyNetwork TV.
I'm Natalie Morales, the Good Brick Road, and this is Dateline on MyNetwork TV.
Out of the blue one day, you had a collect call from an inmate in a correctional facility. Okay.
We're going to beat this. We did.
He's become my brother. I miss you now.
Life was cheap that night in New York. 2 little birds just a half mile apart.
Here for homicide crime scene.
6 people were convicted, including Eric. Listen,
You actually think he read the young verdict.
there, divine intervention was done. He called grandma.
Eric was saying, Grandma, I think this all happening for the reason.
Help him get into heaven. But could she help him get out of prison? What she helped him do was get a lawyer and to get for the truth.
This is the one case that has kept me up at night for 6 years.
He says, I know the names. I know the guys who committed this crime.
True justice. Fine, hurrah. Hello, and welcome to Dateline. Eric Gillison was just 20 years old when he was convicted of a murder that sent shockwaves through his neighborhood. A crime he insisted he did not commit. To clear his name, Eric would have to find a real killer.
We are in a state of emergency. So the song about it, like the hit, Throughout the history of the United States, the construct of racism was created specifically to oppress Black people, to try to suppress our determination to achieve liberation. Like Angela Davis said, it's built into the system. Nowadays I can't relate what's going on in front of me. I don't want to watch TV and find another casualty. I don't want to read the news. My heart's already black and blue. I'm putting on my combat boots, 'cause I got an attitude. Feel like soldiers forced to fight a war. What the hell? I can't take it anymore. 'Cause for so long we've been patient, now we're done. Don't you even ask me when did I become such an angry Black woman.
Keep it real.
What, dear? 'Cause I keeps it real like that. I keeps it real.
Mighty. Angelsnupnup7, your brother, and hopefully your friend, Taalik Ibn'rad. I hope you enjoy the video that follows this introduction. Again, peace forever and always, and
respect you.
Love Hope Radio.
As we set fire to the Confederate flag, as we set fire to the sheets of the Klansmen, we remain proud to be African supremacists. You cracker-loving Uncle Tom House Negroes cannot infiltrate the structure of the African supremacists. We remain pure from the filth of interracial interbreeding. We remain pure from the filth of interracial relations. And last but not least, we remain pure of the pollution of Western civilization. One love under one nation. Africa, America. It's your brother, Tech 9, host of the African Supremacy Blog Talk Radio Show. And I just want to say, Black power to all of my brothers and sisters out there.
Greetings, folks. Tmotofga. You know me from Drive Time. Here with a historic moment. We got Angelsnupnup7. We got Pastor Gavin, Old Mountain Top Baptist Church. We just did an interview with him on the Council of 12 show not too long ago. Angel and I are working on those really 10-minute production that we hope to get on YouTube here soon. And we're going to submit it to the film festival. It's called Resurrection. Malcolm meets Mark. Malcolm is reincarnated and resurrected in the body of angels, and Mark is resurrected in my body, and that's the moment here. That's going to be Ralph David at the Greetings, folks. We'll talk to you next time. Tmotofga.
How you doing, brothers and sisters? This is your brother Taalik Ibn'rad. And of course, as you see, this is a different background for the Reality's Temple on Earth. I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, visiting Brother Tmotofga, like I said I was going to, because I think that my visiting this brother is very important. And we are going to set the example of what we as a people should be doing. We need to compromise our differences for a common goal and purpose. All of us claim that we love Black people, that we care about our future generation. This is the beginning. Black unification. Without Black unification, there's no happiness. So if you don't want to unite with your brothers and sisters, work with your brothers and sisters, you might as well just be happy and stop complaining and be content in the condition that you're in, and continue to view YouTube as nothing but entertainment. I don't view Black struggle as entertainment. Brother Tmotofga doesn't view YouTube and Black struggle as entertainment. This is very serious business for not only ourselves, but our future generation. So that's why I'm here in Atlanta, Georgia, with wonderful company, Brother Tmotofga and the Brother Minister here. So I'm going to be here for about a week, and we're going to see what we can get done and just enjoy each other's company. Until I see you again on the channel, this is your brother Taalik Ibn'rad. Peace forever and always.
Whatever you want to say. I tell you one thing.
Minister always got words.
I know I got to repent. I got to repent for eating all this good food. This food is off the chain. Tmotofga brought me here, and I tell you, I might have to go on a fast for 40 days. But listen, I'm so proud of Tmotofga. What he's doing is trying to get the truth, not just the truth out there, but trying to change lives. Not trying to build a reputation, but trying to get the gospel, the word of God, that to change lives out. If my enemies is necessary, YouTube is very powerful. But one thing I know, that the Spirit of God will go through the television camera, your computer, and change your life right where you sit as you listen to this man of God and these men of God. God can do the impossible. Make it very possible. Don't you give up and don't you give in, and please don't you ever give out. Pastor Moon, we'll see you later.
Peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of the Reality's Temple on Earth.
Your host is his divine masculine brother, Administrator Taalik, Ibn'rad.
Hello.
Is that you, Nick?
Hey.
What's up? Yeah, I was just playing some of the old videos myself and Tmot made while we was waiting.
Yo, man, $20 this clown gonna miss this shot. Ready up.
He said he was running late.
Martin? Malcolm? Here? Huh, what did you expect? Biggie, what the hell are you talking about?
Master J, do you expect them to let some rappers fix the situation? The politicians, the preachers, the music?
Yeah, we got our hands full with BET. Man, let's play. Read it. Hello, Mel. Shall we get down to business? Yes. What are you gentlemen having? Hey, Charlie? Yes, sir. In the flesh. Well, I met this fella named Tupac, and he told me about mixed masters and mixologists. Later on, they came and asked me if I wanted to come down and help change the music scene. But management didn't keep up with terminology. So when I said I wanted to be a mixologist, they sent me back as a bartender. What do you gentlemen have?
What the hell? Give me a crown on the rocks. I've already died for Negroes once. This time it'll be for me.
Coming right up.
How do you know you're serving the right drinks, man?
Oh, that's easy. The labels are embroidered.
Mark, whose vessel are you occupying?
Some guy named Tmot. He calls himself a different kind of creature and loves to say, I don't give a damn. Whose vessel are you in?
Brother called Taalik Ibn'rad. I used to call white man devil. He called them white racist Caucasians. Let's get down to business. Did they brief you after you were awakened?
Yes, they did. All that we worked and died for is being erased day by day. Marriage is becoming a thing of the past. I guess it's due to the black-on-black crime. You have to distinguish which race you're talking about these days in the black community. More brothers seek to engage in criminal activity day by day, and there are more fatherless children than I have ever seen before, even when I was alive. The sad part is that all we died for was so that we would have equal rights and equal opportunity. Now they no longer even value an education. And that is required in order to even take advantage of opportunity when it comes.
Yes, you're right. I also see that the government is complicit in the undermining of the family, not just black, but their own as well. They engage in social programming that lull our people into a false sense of security. Instead, they should be opening doors that have been closed to us since slavery. We were not looking for handouts. We were seeking justice and equal opportunity. What have our people done to themselves?
Malcolm, You once said that the Republicans and Democrats were like a wolf and a fox, both members of the K9 family. According to my briefing, they both have been responsible for destroying all that we work for. The sad part is that our own people in government helped them. Yes, they did, Mark. If good men do nothing, these so-called black leaders will continue to aid in our people's destruction. Did they show you the Council of 12 show where we interviewed Pamela Stevenson? Pam said it's the people who put them in office that refuse to hold them accountable. That is why we're here, Malcolm, to set this thing right. I agree. I have some house cleaning to do as well. We must stop these blacks from attacking each other further. Sadly enough, these two clowns would have had more credibility if they had settled their differences in private like we done. I agree. What about the guys that picked up after us? What about them? If they were doing their job, we'd still be resting in our celestial dirt now. Right. Let's take care of business.
Bravo.
All righty then. All righty then.
Yeah. Hey,
What's
hey.
up? What's up?
Nothing much. How's it going?
How you doing?
Doing all right, man. I turned into an animal, but I'm all right.
Yeah, I did not recognize you.
Yeah, the big beard. I just let that grow out, man.
What's it called? Because of COVID?
Yeah, I just started to let it grow, and then I just kept it going, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna shave it soon, but it was kind of fun, you know.
Yeah, I thought you was getting ready for Christmas, you know.
yeah.
Santa Claus thing.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, I just let it go, you know. Then when I think of shaving it, I'm like, I don't know. I think I'll shave it today, you know. But this is actually the second one, you know.
Oh, the second one.
Yeah.
This is I've never seen you fuzzy like this. I've never seen you always clean shaven and all that type of stuff, you know.
Yeah. I just started growing it with COVID, and then I just let it go, you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy though. It went really wild, huh?
Yeah, really wild. Anyway, we're gonna get this party started.
Yeah.
I always start off in the name of my ancestors, peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of what I call the Reality's Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. I am the mighty one, Angelsnupnup7. Ha!
Yeah.
I'm also now your favorite soul brother.
Yeah.
And I'm hopefully your friend. I'm Taalik Ibn'rad. And this is a reunion live stream for what we used to call the Council of 12 program broadcast way back in the day. I think it was 2000, late 2009, 2010, close to 2011, something like that. I forgot. I did some Google searches trying to find some information. I really couldn't find no pictures, no information really. I guess the blog talk thing is still up. I'm not really sure. Nothing popped up when I did a Google search. I don't know. I might have missed some things.
Yeah, Tmot has it posted on somewhere. He has the recordings posted, and then I have some of the summaries posted still on my YouTube channel, Symbolic. Yeah, I think we did some stuff in 2008 into 2009, or maybe 2009 into 2010, something like that. But I don't remember. The dates are probably on there, on the summaries. They all start with the beginning of the title of C12, and I got them grouped, I think. But yeah, those are the summaries that I did after we did the shows. Remember, I do summary, sort of a summary video. Yeah. So probably 2009 into 2010, over probably a 6-month period. I think we did them. You know, yeah, somewhere in there.
Yeah. Well, we want to we want to talk about the Council of 12. We just want to talk about old school YouTube back in the day. You know,
good times. Yeah.
It's a whole different ball game. It's totally different from now. Money wasn't involved. Everybody was there because they wanted to share their opinion. They wanted to actually offer something. They wasn't motivated by, I wonder if I can get popular and make some money. You know,
Yeah.
not even by money, celebrity.
Yeah, it really is different. I mean, I was off for years, and then all of a sudden I came back, and the whole feel and look and touch and everything was different, you know, completely different, you know.
Yeah, so we're freezing up a little bit. Let me get rid of some of this stuff here. Get rid of that. I don't need that. You froze up on me, Nick. You still there? Well, Nick froze up on me. Guess he'll be back. I don't know if he figured out he's froze up. Don't know what to do when we're having technical difficulties like this. Oh, now there he dropped. Eventually, that's what happened. Until Nick comes back, I guess I can explain a little bit what the Council of 12 was about and what old school YouTube was. The Council of 12 was a group of YouTubers that got together with different opinions, various backgrounds, and we decided to focus on what we had in common. We wanted to show that those with different opinions, different backgrounds, we could compromise our differences, come together, and work for what is in the best interest of the community. That was the Council of 12 was about. And unfortunately, as always, we can't do it. We can't, you know, a lot of us cannot handle differences of opinion. We can't handle, we just can't tolerate an opinion outside of ourselves. We can't do that. So it started to fall apart. Now, for the people, they was loving it. They love. Hey, what's up there, Legend? We're having technical difficulties. One of my guests dropped off. He was here a minute ago, had technical difficulties. I guess he'll be back. And then we have another guest who's running late. And then I have another person we invited. I don't know if they're going to show or not. Not sure. But they was loving it. The diversity, working together, coming together for what is in the best interest of the community. Not in the best interest of our own personal wants, but what is in the best interest of the community. And they liked the people themselves that was watching. They love that camaraderie. They love the masses of the people want to see those who are out in the forefront, those of us who are bold enough to, I guess you could say, lead, because we're leading no matter whether we like it or not. They like to see us in unison, striving and working towards one goal. They like that. Just like earlier, a few years ago, when I had all those brothers come on my platform and all of us was together, they loved that. And the people watching began to become disappointed and frustrated when they began to see that it falling apart. And it was just sad. And then it seems as though they had to be forced to pick sides again. I'm gonna go with him. But we was all together. So now when we was together, you felt this way about me. But now that we split, why now do you hate me? Because now you think that you got to go with that person. Why do it have to turn into hatred and dislike and all these different things? But that's what happens. And as long as we do this, we're never going to get nowhere. Because only unity is the key. Coming together, righteous people who have a good intent, and you're tripping on skin color. Of course, skin color in our world that we live in, we have no choice. It means, that's just how it goes. But also at the same time, you should not deny your resources when you have others who are willing to help you get what you want. Because really, when it's all said and done, it all benefits. All of us should not want to continue to live in this kind of condition, regardless of your race, living in the conditions that we've been living for the last few thousand years. Working yourself to death like a slave on these jobs and being exploited and being done unjust and hustling. And you work yourself to the bone. And many of us, we work all our lives since teenagers. And when we leave this planet, we still don't have nothing to pass down to our children. We have to depend on somebody to bring us a cup of water and provide. You work, but you can't produce nothing on your own. You should want to feel independence. You should want to spend good time with your family. Why do you think a lot of marriages fail? A lot of marriages fail is because the husband and the wife can't even be together. She's on her job for 10 hours. He's on his job for 10 hours. They tired. And then they start falling in love with somebody on the job that they have more time with than the person they actually married. And these things break us up. The children don't spend real time with their parents. It's all messed up. We need this whole situation that we're in, regardless of your race, needs to be changed. This lifestyle that we live, it needs to be changed. So change is not only good for us, we who are the descendants of slaves, the ones called Negro. We definitely need it because we never had freedom. We never had an opportunity to control ourselves and run nothing. And we've always been under the foot of somebody else. We should have the opportunity after 400 years of physical slavery, 100 years of Jim Crow. We deserve real liberation. We deserve. Got another guest coming in. Welcome.
What's going on, man?
Welcome to the house. How you doing, big brother?
Man, I'm just trying to keep it in the road.
I know that's right.
I'm running late, but I've been out here doing a lot of running around.
Oh, that's you.
Trying to get prepared for the day. For tomorrow.
Oh yeah. It's the big holiday. Yeah, we just had Nick. I guess he'll be back. He dropped off. Had technical difficulties, I guess. He dropped off. And Tmot dropped off. I don't know what's going on. I do not know what's going on. Okay, Okay, he's back.
I got you. You gotta forgive me. I'm in my car just getting back
Okay.
to the house, so I'm gonna head inside. I'll have better lighting, and we can continue.
Okay. Let me get rid of some of this. I really don't need some.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Well, you might hear a little noise as I enter the house here.
Yeah, we got Nick. Nick's back.
Hey.
Oh, hey, brother Nick. How you doing? Yeah, I'm good, fella. I'm good. Yeah. All right, fellas. How's it going, Nick? Nick?
Yeah, hey, how's it going?
It's going all right, man.
My connection went down for a while.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna go back here in this back room, and we can
You who don't know,
sit and chat a while.
Minister of
Nick, what's up with the beard, man?
Yeah, having trouble. I'm having trouble understanding what I'm hearing. Garbled transmission.
Well, am I still garbled?
Whoop.
Let me get off the Wi-Fi. That might make a difference. And so I may drop for a minute, but I'm gonna disconnect from the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
So hang tight.
How do I sound, Nick?
Hey.
How do I sound?
Yeah, I having trouble hearing you. Can't hear.
I don't know what the problem could be.
Yeah, just garbled.
All right, I'm back. Y'all sound
Can't
so
hear.
clear to me.
It's like,
Yeah, both of you sound clear to me.
what?
I say you and T-Mot sound clear to me.
It's just garbled. It's garbled up. I can't. It's all garbly. There's no clarity. It's
Well,
all. It's just.
well, Nick.
It's the. It's all garbled.
Being the computer.
I don't know
being
why.
the computer
Don't
genius that I am.
Yeah.
I can pretty much tell you.
I heard that.
That it's on your end, Chief.
Yeah, that's got to be on your end. Everybody's saying they hear everything clear, Nick.
Now I can hear that clear now. All of a sudden, I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know. I lost my connection for a while. Can you hear me clear? Can you hear me clear?
We hear you clear.
Oh, okay. So you could hear when I was saying that it sounded garbled. That's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I could hear you. Yeah, now I can hear you clear. So I don't know what's going on because when we first started, I could hear you clear as a bell, and then I lost my connection.
Yes, something on your end.
Yeah, it must be. Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah. Well, that's technology. You know, that's how it goes.
Yeah. What's up?
How you gentlemen been?
What's that?
All right, hanging in.
Well, I'm just glad that we're having. We just want to get together for a few minutes and talk about old school times, how YouTube was back in the day, and a little bit of the Council of 12. And we old men now. We need to get our beauty sleep.
That's true. Yeah.
I remember the Council of 12, boy. I can tell you.
Yeah. I was just telling the audience that it was a wonderful thing that we attempted to do back in the day, the Council of 12. It was an idea brought up by our brother Tmot and brought these different voices and opinions together, and for coming together, basing everything, setting our differences aside, focusing on one thing to benefit the community. That's what we wanted to do then. And unfortunately, things didn't go the way that it should have went. But I mean, that's how things roll sometimes. We tried, and we really should have kept trying, because maybe had we, because I'm telling you, we are the wisest. We're the elders here. These youngsters, they really don't have nothing going on at all, period. Except just going through some kind of motions. They really don't understand what they're dealing with. They caught up in entertainment and the hype of things. Don't understand the seriousness of nothing. They really, it's they're just wasting energy where we could really be making some type of progress.
Yeah.
You know, and actually, I'm sort of disappointed myself because we really are. I don't know how old you are, Nick, but I know that we are the children of, like, we are the children that will fall, would be the sons of Dr. King and Malcolm and all those people like that. And so they passed the baton to us. So we are the ones that really supposed to been making some moves the last 40 some years, making some type of moves. And we really have, I mean, quite honestly to me, we failed the next generation that we supposed to help hand that baton to. So they can take it to that next step. You know, they're gonna have to go back. It's not too late for us because we ain't dead yet.
Yeah, not yet.
It's never too late.
Right,
you know?
right.
It's only too late when they say, "Oh, Heavenly Father," you know, and all that kind of good stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know, but I'm quite honestly, it took me to get to this age to really begin to feel my way through the situation, to really come up with some type of realistic solution to the problem. Because I really didn't understand. I mean, you know that you got a problem here, but to actually solve a problem, knowing that you got a problem and solving that problem is two different things. And so we just out here, it reminds me of people trying to fight. You got the professional fighter, especially when it comes to martial arts. When you are a professional fighter in martial arts, you fight with a strategy. You want to hit point. You want to knock your opponent out as soon as possible. You know the weak spots of the body. Boom, boom, boom. But in this struggle that we find ourselves in, it reminds me of two girls fighting. They just, just snapping around in the air, hoping they hit something. That's what we've been doing for the last 40 years. Blaming everybody in the world, blaming the white man, blaming the Democrats, blaming the Republicans, just swinging. I'm gonna get it right sooner or later, just swinging, whatever. And actually, it's a combination of a whole lot of different things. We really don't understand what we're dealing with. So sometimes it takes for us to get a little age on our, what's that old saying? It said, what's the old saying? Something about old men for counsel, young men for war, something to that effect. Yeah, because by the time we get to our age, we can't do too much fighting. Not no physical fighting.
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid the old cane, the old crutch, whatever they have you have to walk in. I can't be doing no fighting.
Well, they were making fun of our age back when we were doing those videos 13 years ago.
Yeah, we were old men. I was only 40 something.
Yeah, they were making fun of us back then, man. I'm 64 now. Yeah. They were. Yeah. Yeah, they were making fun of
me, old man.
Yeah.
You were old man back then.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, Maurice isn't here though. That's too bad, man. I called him on the phone and left a voicemail message for him saying they're gonna, we're gonna send you a link and let me know if we got the right email address. But I don't know, But too bad he's not here. Yeah.
I think it is the right email because I think that's his original email, I believe.
It might be, yeah, it might be. But I left him a voicemail message. We'll find out. He might just be busy or something, But I was hoping he'd make it,
Yeah.
Because that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
Maurice probably trying to forget.
That might be true too. Yeah, that might be true too. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah. But y'all remember all the other folks? You remember something sister? J.T. Riley.
Yeah, J.T. Riley. Yeah.
The little general.
J.T. Riley is my Facebook friend.
Yeah.
He's still living?
Yeah, he's still living.
Yeah, he's still there, right? I say occasionally he'll leave a comment to me. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he was the one. He was really funny. He was making fun of us for being old. Yeah. And I got on there with a cane and a bunch of empty pills and medication bottles, going, "You make fun of the council. You make fun of the council." You know.
He just
I remember when
he was just a little younger than we was. He calling old people.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well,
I'm talking to the youngsters. Y'all don't know nothing about that. I'm talking to the youngsters. Y'all outdated. Dinosaurs, relics.
That dude, I remember when Angel did that video with the mop. The aluminum foil on his cheek, man.
Hey, even JT had to laugh at that one. He's like, "You got me, Brian. You got me, man."
Yeah. Well, it was those were good days because, like you and I were talking about, Angel. That was the first days of YouTube. It had only just started. I mean, that they had just uploaded the first YouTube video in December of 2005. The first guy who invented YouTube uploaded it, and then in 2006. It opened up and only a few people started loading stuff up. Mm-hmm. And so we were in there in the first couple of years of YouTube, it was totally new and everybody was just discovering it and reaching out for the first time. And everybody was just talking to each other, and it was like this big creative rush and outreach and everybody talking. And it was for me, it was a big creative outreach for everybody, and it hadn't been formalized and everybody wasn't all polished and people were just starting to try to make their videos like a production. But it was a lot of dialogue going on, and creative dialogue.
Hey, I'm still not polished.
Well, yeah, it's a bad sign. Yeah,
my car.
Yeah, it's better not to be polished. Yeah. When you start hiring a production crew, it's a bad sign. I mean,
some of those people with that software, they made videos look like you was watching a movie. I mean, doing and all that. I mean, they just throw down.
Yeah,
dude, I can't do stuff like that. I play around a little bit, and I've got a little better putting my videos together, but it's not even necessary. I'm not a movie maker, but I do love those people. They can get that software and they put them videos together. I mean, be throwing down. I like that kind of thing.
Yeah, some people can go. Some people can really go for it.
And people back in the day, a lot of them actually did have good information to bring to us also. Unfortunately, a lot of those people got caught up with a bunch of people where, that I guess they kept getting accused of being hate speech and all like that, and they just start flagging all the black channels down and all that.
Oh yeah.
Man, I'm gonna tell you something. The funniest thing to me, man, was an Angel. You was one of them. You'd have about 20, 30 channels. Like channels getting flagged left and right. I used to just sit back and, hey, Nick, I made it through all of that. I never got flagged down. Never. I got my same original job.
Yeah. I never got flagged down either. It was happening left and right. Remember JT Ryder was getting flagged. Jay Ryder was getting flagged all over. Yeah, he was getting. Then a lot of the religious channels were getting flagged because it was the religious wars going on. On and on.
Sergeant Willie Pete.
Yeah.
Sergeant Willie Pete.
Yeah.
That little boy that called himself Sarasut Seti.
Oh, he's still here. He's still doing his thing.
All them cats was getting flagged down.
But Sarasut Seti has calm. He don't talk the way he used to. I guess he got tired of getting his channel flagged down. He don't talk, the way he used to. I've had 100 channels taken down. And anybody that mirrored my videos or even put my name in the title of their video, their channel was getting flagged down.
Oh man.
I've been to court with YouTube.
Oh man, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I've been to court with YouTube, and
Wow.
they couldn't prove that I was producing hate speech. They were just foaming at the mouth. The judge said, "I don't see no hate speech. What you talking about?"
Yeah.
You know. And the only reason why I lost the case was because I couldn't prove I was Angelsnupnup7. I didn't know how to screen. I didn't know how to screen share and get the information and all that type of stuff.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I lost the case. They couldn't prove it.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh. That's
That was
interesting.
fun, though. That was I'm telling you, Google was shit. Now look, Google, YouTube is free.
Right.
They were, instead of giving me my channel back, they'd rather spend some money for something that's free, give some people a few $100,000, I don't know how much they charge in an hour, to come to St. Louis, because they had to come to St. Louis and deal with me. And I filed the case for free.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was having fun. It was
Oh my God.
a beautiful experience to me. I wish I could have taped everything.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah.
But I bet you, and only a few people gave me my credit, because after I went to court with Google, they stopped flagging black channels down like they were.
Okay, you did good then.
Yeah.
See, you accomplished something, man. See, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. And so Google knows who I am. They know me.
They know you. Yeah.
A lot of these other YouTubers, Google don't know you, whatever. They know me.
They know you. Yeah.
You can probably look up the case on the internet. It's
yeah.
Probably,
That sounds good.
I've done a lot of suing over the years.
Yeah.
My employers. I sued. I tried to sue Google before I got them in court. I tried to sue them 2 or 3 times. That's in the records in the federal court a couple of times. Yeah. Till I finally got them. Yeah. Come on, Google. Let's do this.
Yeah.
I will say this. I did meet brother Tmotofga, brother Derek Grayson, in person.
I remember you guys went to lunch together.
Yeah, I just played that video, brother Derek.
He stayed at my house.
Stayed in his house. And I'll tell people that was a wonderful visit. He made sure that I did not starve. I didn't have to pay for no food while I was there.
Yeah.
This man treated me better than my biological family.
Yeah.
He sure did. And I met his mother, father, his daughters, his wife, friends. Wherever I went to church with this man. I had a good time. Everybody treated me very hospitable. I mean, it was just a wonderful visit.
God, that's great.
It was. Yeah. Now, I'm saying that because we're having the reunion of the Council of 12. I'm saying that because I was also surrounded by these black power type folks, right?
Yeah.
Who did not want me to be around brother Derek.
Oh, yeah.
I think I will admit, and they influenced me because, I was blackity black too a little bit there by myself at that time. Myself. Okay. So I went blackity black, and these blackity black, they went black. They ain't do a damn thing.
Right.
Nothing at all. These guys right now, there will be no Angelsnupnup7 Black Power reunion.
Yeah.
Those old and gray like we are on Facebook talking about, look at my grandchildren. And all that type of stuff. They ain't doing no black power, nothing.
Yeah.
They trying to live long enough to see their grandchildren and die. What happened to all this black power hotel, fighting white man, and all this other stuff,
Yeah.
Didn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
We actually accomplished more as the Council of 12 than these cats done.
Yeah, not interesting, huh? Yeah, interesting.
All this black stuff, whatever. Which I don't even talk black no more. I call myself Soul Brother #1.
Yeah, there you go.
Has nothing to do with no black. What black? So what's special about black? Like Fuller Jr. said, that's just like a bird talking about I'm happy. I'm proud because I got some feathers. That's just what you are. So what?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we are human beings, and we all interact.
Yeah.
And whatever affects one, gonna affect all. I don't care
Yeah.
who the hell you think that you are, and you
Yeah.
think that you can escape.
Yeah.
That's not how it works. You know, so
Yeah.
we, you know, my whole way of looking at things, I do, because I do come from this certain group of people. I do want us to move forward or whatever. But also at the same time, I'm looking at it's a human thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a human thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I just, like I tell people about my medical fundraising. I've had all kinds of people donate to my medical fundraising. People who have known me for years, even when I was talking all that the racist Caucasian type of stuff, going way back in the day. Been with me ever since them days.
Yeah.
Men, women, people from other countries, from Europe.
Yeah.
But I've never claimed to be pro-black anyway. I always said I was pro-humanity. I just just the people. I'm just had a concern for those that I come from, because the so-called Negro is in bad shape.
Right. Right.
Bad shape.
Right.
You know,
Right.
than a lot of others. And Brother Tmot attested to that. It's incredible. And I don't know if we're gonna make it or not. It's bad. I want to congratulate my brother for his bid to be state senator.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, brother,
U.S.
Yeah.
U.S.
U.S. U.S. senator.
U.S. senator. Yeah.
Hey,
for Georgia.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, man, it's more about trying to educate some people, get them to wake up. Even back when I started on YouTube, I was perceived as the enemy to black people when I'm not. I'm trying to tell them, hey, look, I know what's in front of you, young man, if you have 5 babies by 6 different women. You know, you ain't getting no paycheck. Every job you get, they coming after your money. You know, you're gonna be getting locked up. You're gonna lose your driver's license. Can't get a passport. You know, child support gonna make an inmate out of you. You know, same thing with with the women. So I was not the enemy of black people, but when you tell them about things that they don't want to hear, they get mad. And likewise with politics. Now, Nick, you know this. I don't waste too much time with liberal Democrats because I know most of them I'm not going to get through. But I spend a lot of time trying to educate the people in my party because there are a bunch of dumb Republicans that support rhinos who are worse than Democrats. You know what a Democrat supports. Most of them tell you. But these Republicans who pretend to be conservatives are anything but. And so, I'm an outcast, in the Republican Party too. So, Democrats don't want me, the Republicans don't want me either. So I'm a man without a home.
Right.
You
So,
got
me,
you got the council of 12. You got the council of 12.
Right. Yeah.
It's
man without a home.
So if I just get 1 or 2 people to wake up, I'm good with that. I finally got Nick to understand. Well, Nick probably already understood, but I'm telling, hey Nick, while you might think that I'm down hard on liberal Democrats, brother, I'm hard on these doggone rhinos in the Republican Party. I don't. People, Republicans hate to see me coming. He gonna start talking about the Constitution and rhinos, and they don't want to hear that. They down here fervently battling to keep David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler in office, but what none of them don't understand, even if they keep the seats, Nick, the same policies that's been destroying the country gonna continue forward anyway.
Yeah.
They're not gonna stop it.
Yeah, well, and you got that numerical scale that you you rate them on. I would be terrified of that constitutional scale that you got it already scaled on at that 76%, only 43% constitutional. I'm like, oh my God, he's got like a 0 to 100 scale, and he rates people on.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
God, yeah, the acid test, the litmus test, the constitutional litmusality. Oh my God.
That's right. But you know what? Sad part, Nick.
Yeah.
You show it to the average Republican, they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a R. All R's. That's the only way to say the country. All R. And I just shake my head. I just shake my head.
Yeah.
But I never gave up, guys. I got started. My first video.
Yeah.
March 8, 2008. And I have never quit.
Yeah, 2008 is when I started making videos too. It's kind of funny. I'd heard about YouTube, and in 2007, I thought, I go on there and I'll look and see what it's about. I should see what this YouTube thing is about, And I turned on I tuned into YouTube on the web browser, and I thought, oh, this is great. I could learn a lot on this, And I looked up a couple videos on math, I think it was, And then I stumbled on one of the controversial, some of the religious controversies. It was a dialogue. I think it was when the atheists and the theists were going at each other. Because remember, I think it was in December of I think I tracked it down in December of 2006. One of the atheist groups did a Holy Spirit challenge of some kind, where they mocked the Holy Spirit, and they challenged everybody else to mock the Holy Spirit, and that set it off. It just infuriated everybody, So then I think it flared up a whole controversy between the theists and the atheists, and I think that's what triggered what then swelled into a whole antagonistic dialogue going on between the theists and the atheists, and so then that is what I then got sucked into, like, what is all this negative animus going on, and got pulled into all the debates, And so I started making videos. My first video was really, though, just a poetry one. It was just, I did The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe, and then the next thing I know, I stumble and I get pulled into all this dialogue, this conflictual dialogue going on. Then I was totally hooked. I started making other dialogues, and then I started just reaching out to people, And by 2008, that was the year I started making them too. And I think in 2009 is when the council started up, when you formed the council. And I think we made videos for about 6 months, I think, with the council.
Yep.
Yeah.
I still have all those old recordings.
Oh, great, man. Yeah, great. That's good. Those are historic. Yeah. Good documentation. Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was November or December of 2007 that I first was introduced to YouTube, because actually I had just got out of my incarceration somewhere, because I officially got out of my incarceration in 2007, December the 7th, 2007. That was the end of it. But I was free. I wasn't incarcerated. I was on probation life. But I was that was the official end, December the 7th. And I was playing around with the internet. I had just learned about the internet when I was incarcerated.
Right.
So my intent was to just listen to videos on YouTube. That's all I wanted to do. Go there. I wanted to listen to, Minister Farrakhan and some of that Black Power stuff. I was into that type of thing. And that's all I wanted to do. But during my time being locked up, a lot of my thinking about a whole lot of different things has changed. My views on religion, and even some of the Black Power teachings, the Nation of Islam teaching, I had questions, and my whole attitude changed. So I decided, let me make a video. Maybe there's somebody else out there like myself.
Right.
So I just made a video, and it started getting. I did not know what likes was. I didn't know what it was subscribers was. I didn't know how to put up an avatar, none of that type of thing.
Right.
I just wanted to just make. Matter of fact, what did I? I made the video with a flip camera, some crap, just some.
Yeah. I remember your camera. You had that cool camera. Yeah.
I couldn't even show my face.
Yeah, that's a good camera. Yeah, you'd hold it up. Yeah.
Yeah, you hold it up or something like that.
Yeah,
And
it's unique. Yeah.
You know, my old first video, it was a flip camera. You know, I was taking the picture in the mirror.
Yeah. That was your signature. Yeah,
that was my signature. Yeah. We're using that flip camera.
Yeah.
I remember them days.
Those are good. Those are good
days.
Those are good days. Yeah.
And one of the first popular videos I made was if Malcolm X is a hypocrite, so is the Nation of Islam itself. And that got a lot of attention.
Wow, yeah.
That started putting me on the map. And then I just started talking how I felt, expressing myself the new way that I felt about religion and these black conscious teachings and blah, blah, blah. And I think that's how I met Brother Grayson. He came to my channel. I don't know what the subject I was talking about. He asked me some questions and whatever. And that's how we started talking back and forth. And yeah, but it's been a hell of a road. People keep telling me about the technology. I need to get a camera and do this and do. I said I'm getting flagged no matter what I do. If it's a flip camera or whatever I do, it don't make no difference. They hate what I'm saying. So
the ideas.
Get fancy mics and all this old crap like that and spend all this money just so that I can get flagged off the next day. I don't even know if I'm gonna have my channel tomorrow. You know?
Right. Yeah.
So look here. If I might offer some advice.
Yeah.
The people who were getting flagged off the most are people who were targeting other individuals and making personal attacks against them. And Angel, you were bad about that.
I wasn't making no personal attacks against nobody like that.
Yeah, you know, you still got some out there about me.
Oh, yeah.
But you know what's different about me? None of that stuff fazed me. So, you know, people do what they do for whatever reasons that they may do, but you know, I'm a little deeper than that, and I don't hold grudges with individuals like that. You know, I would much rather dialogue with you, but if you want to hate, you know, I ain't gonna stand in your way. I'll let you hate, and you know, let's keep on going. But you know, I look at those cats, Tommy Sotomayor, and
Tommy, right, remember,
yeah, all of that crew around in that, and they got this other boy, who goes at it with Tommy Sotomayor real bad, dark skinned dude, Free Man.
Oh, you something like that.
And them cats, man, they just, you know, so full of it's all about stepping on other people. And you know, my thing is always not been directed at an individual, but I talk about the acts of individuals and try to move people more towards self-reflection. Think about their own actions. I don't make personal attacks against politicians. I talk about their voting records. So that has always been the standard for me. And I think that is one of the reasons why I never had a channel flagged down. Because I keep it about the issue and not about the person. And there are people that I may not like. Like, I don't particularly care for Joe Biden, but that is because of the acts of Joe Biden. But I don't know him personally. You know,
so I would never go online and say, you know, I hate Joe Biden. You know, I just don't do that. But I'll talk about his policies all day long. So, but at any rate, Angel, you've always been my friend.
Yes,
I've
sir.
always loved you. I never stop. And you know, I love you too, Nick.
Yeah, likewise. Love both of you guys. You guys are the best, man. You guys are the best.
We didn't talk for a while, but you know, y'all was always still in my heart and always will be. And that just ain't gonna change. Nobody can you know, nobody can change that but you. And even if you tried, you probably would be able to succeed at it. Because, you know, I know the softer side of you. You know, Angel, I know you're a good person.
Yes, sir.
And you know, I experienced your goodness. And you know, hey. But I wasn't trying to make this all mushy or anything like that. I'm just simply saying, you know, my focus is, you know, if I can't help you, I ain't gonna do nothing to hurt you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know,
and that's the thing too. Brother Grayson, both of you men. I mean, the council that we built together, everybody really was good-hearted people.
Yeah.
Everybody really was.
Yeah.
Good-hearted people. I think the sister, what's her name? Statuist, black statuist. I think she was the only sister. Did we have
one?
Yes,
Statuesque one, right.
She's on Facebook. I think we're Facebook friends, but I don't hear from her much. And there's another guy, JT or Williams.
That's Jay.
He's on Jason Williams.
Yeah, that's Jay
He's on
Ryder.
Facebook.
Yeah, Jay Ryder 4.
Jay Ryder.
Yeah. He's a professor now.
Is he?
Oh,
Yeah. He still he teaches well, he teaches about the criminal system. Yeah, amazing. His scholarship is amazing. But check him out. Yeah, he's still on Facebook. Jason.
Yeah, he will.
Jason Williams is his name. Yeah.
He would comment from time to time on some of my posts. I guess he's been busy.
Yeah.
Lately, I haven't heard from him in a few months.
Yeah.
Greetings, Sister Noble.
Sister Noble.
Yeah.
Jason Williams, look him up. Hey,
how you doing?
Good.
All right.
Welcome.
Hey, welcome.
Sister Noble, I introduced you to T-Mon when we were in Atlanta to Sister Rashida's dark skin show.
Yeah.
You were there?
Doing?
I'm doing fine.
I got some questions.
I had a pretty good time.
Yeah.
I know. I got some questions for you.
Oh, really? Okay.
I got some questions. Hold on.
You got
now.
Okay. I got a list.
With a Joe Biden presidency, do you think that he will deliver on everything he said he would do in the Biden-Harris plan? I read the Biden-Harris plan. Do you think that he will deliver on everything he said he would do in the Biden-Harris plan?
If you mean going back to offshoring jobs back to China and other countries, not making America first, globalism, the Green New Deal, which will kill jobs, they're going to deliver on all of this stuff. Okay? I have no doubt. And rhinos are going to help them.
Was that the Biden-Harris plan?
Yeah. Rhinos are going to help them. They're going to be right there with them. And all the while they're helping them, they'll be telling Republicans, it's the Democrats' fault. We tried to stop them, but we just couldn't hold the line. And you know,
But I'm just gonna be sitting back saying, you dumb Republicans, I don't know why you keep believing this nonsense. Both parties wanted Donald Trump gone because Donald Trump was overturning the money changers tables on both
Signed Biden
sides of the
Harris.
aisle. They wanted him gone. They want him gone.
Signed
They
Biden
didn't want that. So we're going back to the way that it used to be. Count on it. And look for mandatory vaccines. One airline has already said when the vaccine is widely available, I forget the name of the airline, but it was on
It was
CNN.
Qantas. It was Qantas. It was an Australian airline.
Yeah, well, they said you won't be able to travel with them internationally unless you show proof that you've been vaccinated. That's step one.
Well,
When
but that's
employees
Australia.
start telling you want to return back to the office, you got to show us that you had your vaccination. The technology has already been developed by Bill Gates. They'll start tracking you with a cell phone, and then they have a non-intrusive method of being able to digitize your vaccine record just underneath your skin. It's not a, so this stuff is out there, and I don't know, why people don't understand it. They think they want those things, but they really don't. When you give up your freedom, so I have this I had this, y'all may be able to see this. I had this mask made, and it reads slavery, Nazism, forced masking. And I put it on and had to go into this store because I really needed something in that store. And the lady looked up at me and she said, "Oh boy, you scared me for a minute." I say, "Why is that?" "Well, I thought you were a racist." I said, "No, you're the racist because you're making me put on this mask." So she said, "How do you mean?" I said, "This is a form of slavery. I can't buy or sell in your store unless I will put on this mask. This is marked type." And that's what people don't understand. And nothing happens overnight. It's always done incrementally. This is going to be incremental. Joe Biden said, I heard words come out of his mouth. We have 350 million Americans, and we need to get this vaccine in their arm. I heard him say that. And I don't think people understand how invasive that is. I just don't get it. Me, I love my liberty and freedom. Go ahead, Nick.
I agree with everything you just said. I agree with every single word you just said. Because I read the Biden-Harris plan, and they tried to make it seem like it was a plan for Black America. But when I read the plan, I realized it is a blueprint for socialism. It is a straight blueprint for socialism, for removing our human rights. In the plan, they specifically targeted the Black community for, I guess, being the people that was easily to spread this virus. See what I'm saying? The language, it just seems like they were trying to scapegoat the Black community for the ones that are the spreaders of this virus, and saying how Black people are dying at a much higher rate than white people. And I knew then, even though they did not have the word mandatory vaccination in the plan itself, even though they didn't have those words in the plan, I knew then, oh, they're gonna give this virus. I'm sorry. See, I'm calling the vaccination a virus because really that's what's in it, a virus. Now, they're gonna give this vaccination first to the Black community.
See,
I knew it.
You're smarter than the average ranger. You picked up on that. See, I heard the coding 7 or 8 months ago. They tried to veil it because somebody challenged them. What are you trying to say? That Black people are too damn stupid to distance or put on a mask? No, that's not what we're saying. We're just saying that something is going on, and Blacks and the elderly are more vulnerable than other segments of the population. And that's code. Hey, Negroes, we're going to make sure you get it first. Okay, so that's because y'all spreading. You don't know how to distance. You won't wear your mask. Hey, look, we have a vaccine for something that 99 point, and I'm going to just say 99% of the people recover from without any treatment whatsoever. Nobody thinks about that. And the CDC has validated that. You can go to their website. It tells you 99, I think their figure was 99.8% of the people recover from this virus with no treatment whatsoever. But yet and still, we got a vaccine for it, and Joe Biden is talking about 350 million people got to get it in their arms. But we know they're coming for Black people first. So, you know, people can, the fact that you picked up on that means you're paying attention. You hear those little code words, those little veiled words, the things that they're saying. So yeah, they want us to line up. And when your employer tells you, you know, we're letting people come back to work, did you go and get your vaccination? Watch. We need you to get vaccinated before you can return to work. Watch. Telling you. Incremental. Incremental.
I recently saw a live stream where they're going to pass a bill in DC where children don't have to, any child 11 years of age and under, they say, well, actually 11 years and older, I meant to say 11 years and older, they don't have to have parental consent. That's what I heard. That they are planning to pass a bill in the District of Columbia in which any child 11 years of age and you know older, they don't have to get parental consent from a parent.
Well, that
have
just
you heard
goes
about
to,
that?
well, I've heard that what I was going to bring up, if you Google the video of Joe Biden talking about a 6-year-old boy who decided that he was a girl, Joe Biden is saying, you know, what 6-year-old child should have to be forced to be something he says he's not? And essentially, if he wanted a sex change, he should be able to get that. And this is Joe Biden. This is Joe Biden saying these words. And I don't think people understand how far we have bent over backwards in giving away the souls of our children to politicians. I just don't think they get it. There's some actress who adopted 2 black boys that she's raising as girls. Now, I can't call her name. I don't keep up with Hollywood like that. But, you know, we let that happen. Just like I tell Republicans, you let what has happened in the Republican Party happen because you support rhinos. We let what is happening in our schools with our children take place because we elected the Department of Education, which gave the federal government
the ability to come in and do the things that they have done to indoctrinate our children, to not teach them civics, instead to teach them about socialism versus constitutionalism. We let that happen. All of this is on us. And I always tell people, you know, you get what you deserve. So, you know, Angel was saying earlier that our generation, we failed. Collectively, I would agree, but I'm a father that raised my daughters. I used to pound in my daughter's head. A lot of people thought that I was cold-blooded when I was saying it, but you know, I've got 5 girls. And I used to pound in their heads. I would tell them literally, don't bring me no bastard children. We're not going to celebrate. Ain't gonna be no baby showers. We're not gonna sit around and talk about, you know, give your children what I gave you. This is how I talk to my daughters. And so, you know, my oldest is 40, unmarried, no children, and all the way down with the other 4, unmarried, no children, because I believe that a child needs both parents. I'm sorry, there are exceptions to every rule, and I'm not knocking that. And you know, we have single parents who do wonderful jobs with their children, but those are parents that actually love their children, care about their children, and put something in their children. But by and large, you look at the inner city prisons, you look at the high school dropout rate, you take all of those things into consideration. There are more parents who don't give a damn about their child education than are those who do. And you know, it's evident in our society today. But you know what led us there, and this is what's got me on YouTube in 2008. FDR and Lyndon Baines Johnson, the destruction of the black family, when the government replaced the black father. So me as a father, I did not fail. I raised my daughters. But you know, there are a lot of men my age that, yep, you're right, Angel, they just dropped the damn ball. I was watching this show about a month ago. Well, I wasn't watching it, I just happened to turn the channel, and that show these couples or some, you know, remote, not remote, but somewhere at a resort. There were maybe 5 women, 7 men, and they see the nation. And there's one guy on there who had 5 kids by 5 different women. Why would you be considering him as a potential mate? He has 5 kids. He didn't give a damn enough about the mother to marry any of them. What makes you think the 6th one is going to be any different? He got 5. You understand what I'm saying? There is nothing that takes the place of a father being at home to wake up in the morning with his child and see them off to school and see them to come. Nothing takes the place of that. But we have made it commonplace in our community. But we did that. We did that because we vote for the politicians that encourage those policies that went towards destroying the black family. So, you know, I mean, I could lament all of this all night long, but at this point, you know, it's neither here nor there. Fact of it is, Angelsnupnup, Nick, Sister Noble, all we can do is just try and educate those that we come in contact with, show them something a little bit better. I've made the mistakes. You know, let's, you know, just try and keep people from making the mistakes that we have made, try and teach them better. You know, the mark of a fool is one who never learns from his mistakes. The mark of an idiot is one who sees somebody makes the mistake and still goes and follows in that footstep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. True.
All right, I'm shutting up.
All right. All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm having technical difficulties on my end. I'm having a little difficulty listening to everything. So you guys can hear everything going on. Mine is a little on the garble side. I guess it was my turn to get some of that garbly.
Well, Sister Nova, where you from?
I'm from Atlanta, but I was born in Miami.
Okay.
So I've been in Atlanta since the mid 80s.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, you qualify as a peach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sister Nova, she's old school. She been on YouTube a little while too. I guess since 2008, nothing like that.
I remember you. I remember you from then.
Yeah.
Oh, we all some old heads then.
Yeah, I was espousing Christianity at the time.
Okay.
I don't think husband was called old geezers when we first came to YouTube. I don't think she ever was called an old woman. You know, I don't think we ever been called an old woman. No. We always been old geezers.
No.
So even when we was in our 40s, first come to YouTube, you know, whatever. We always been old geezers. So I don't know. You know, I always been an old geezer.
Well, you know, I used to tell them, old age is a privilege denied to many fools.
Yeah.
So if they want to call me an old geezer, bring it on. But I've been called much worse things than that. Coon, Uncle Tom. Oh boy, they used to go to town.
Oh yeah. Yeah, they did. They clowned on Tmotofga a whole lot.
Yeah.
And then, okay, they did all clowning. What did they produce? Okay.
Well, that's the thing. They didn't. Yeah, that's the thing. Nothing. They just critiqued. That's all they did. Just negative stuff. They didn't create anything. Yeah.
I even asked them right now, from 2010 to 2020, you take all that black power, blackity black hotel, assalamu alaikum, put it all together. What have they accomplished? Nothing. It's not even worth talking about, because if it was worth talking about, they would be bragging about it. They talking about what somebody built in Egypt. You didn't have nothing to do with that, Negro. You ain't built no pyramid. And that ain't nothing but some rocks now. It don't mean nothing no more. It's a symbol of something that used to be. We are alive now. What you building with your hand? Build a new pyramid.
Yeah.
And I'm not into all that going back 5,000. I want to be proud of what I can do with my hands today. You know, I love to see people that can build houses and work with them. We don't have no kind of skill. Most of these young men nowadays can't even tire on a car. Can't do nothing. But they gods and kings and queens and can't build nothing. Build a porch. Can't do nothing. Can't even jump a car off with jumper cables. But they gods and kings and queens and tell me, I want my own nation. How you don't have your own nation? You don't even know how to build a road. Don't know how no skills to do nothing. Come on now. Gotta get real with this.
I remember the days of the
black power
kings
stuff.
and queens.
It even got to the point where, you know, I understand the white man do this and the white man, but it's got to the point where I'm sick of hearing about the white man do this. I'm sick of that. When are we gonna take responsibility? What we do? Take our destiny in our own hand. We're gonna have to straighten up our own act. Sick of blaming the white man. So what? So what he did this and he did. We already know that. You've been talking about it for 100 years. And he's not going to do nothing for you. So you're going to take charge of your life. And that's what I'm about now. It's time for us to take charge of our life. I don't care about all that stuff no more. We know about that. What you going to do? And these black folks, that's all they want to do, sit around and talk about the past and what. Building, what are you going to do? Okay, since I'm an old geezer, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. Tmotofga is an old geezer. All of us is old geezers. What are you going to do any damn thing different? They're not doing nothing no different. Rehashing, refabricating the same, Marcus Garvey did back in 1929. Assalamu alaikum, sell a bean pie on the corner. Same old stuff. Doing the same crap they've been doing for the last 50, 60 some damn years. Everybody doing the same thing, putting their spin on some old garbage. Nobody have no new strategy, no new nothing, but I'm a God. God produces. God takes nothing and makes something out of it. You're not doing none of these things. Because I'll be happy to sit my old butt down and shut up, hey, young man, carry on. I'll be happy to shut my channel down.
You know, that would be a great T-shirt, Angel. God produces. That's a good T-shirt. That's a good slogan.
Yeah.
God
produces. Yeah.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, that sums it up.
A God produces. A God produces. I like it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You got to produce.
Yeah.
Tell me, well, we doing this, things take time. How much time the hell do you need? If you have to have your roof put on your house, you don't want nobody to tell you, well, I don't know how much time it's gonna take. You want a specific time, man, when you gonna put this roof on my house? You don't want to hear that stuff talking about things take time. Well, you know, we were slaves for 500 years and things don't take time. I don't want to hear bull crap. You claiming that you know what the hell that you doing. Give me a timetable. That's for people that don't know what the hell they're doing. If I know what I'm doing, I can give you a timetable. And most people that's good at their job, they give you a timetable. Most times they get done before they tell you, before the time they told you they was gonna get done. Get paid and go about their business. If I tell you I'm gonna do something and I can't get the job done, I just tell you, hey, I tried, I just can't get the job done. Let somebody who can get the job done, let them do it. I don't care. It's not a popularity contest. I like Frank. Yeah, Frank not getting the job done. Frank needs to sit his ass down. It's simple as that. He's not getting, I don't care. I like Frank too. Frank is not taking care of business here. You know, I like Minister Farrakhan. He ain't getting the job done. He needs to sit down now. You talk about somebody old dinosaur. He needs to sit his ass down. He ain't getting the job done. It ain't a popularity contest. It's about who's the competent person who can get the job done so that we can move forward and get the hell out of this damn hole we've been in for the last 50 some damn years. And I can't do it no more. All that feel good stuff. I'm the black man is God and we kings and queens. You a god of what? You don't have no power. You a king with no kingdom. You a goddess with no power. You a queen with no kingdom. All these feel good stuff.
No kingdom.
Yeah, all this stuff. Brother said nigga talk. I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more. I don't care. I don't care who gets the credit. Let's just get the job done. You can get a credit to Allah, Jesus, Daffy Duck, whoever you want to give it. Let the job get done. I could care less. Let's get the job done because we deserve that. 400 years of catching hell, we deserve a better place. And the only way we're going to do that with our unity and stand together and stop being childish and tripping off folks. Oh, I don't like. Did you hear what Tmot said about you? I don't care what Tmot. Look, Tmot said that about me. Cool. Let's go get a beer. Now let's take care of this business here and keep rolling. We tripping. These men. I've never been on YouTube. These men are too emotional for me. Thing he talked about. Somebody gonna talk about you every day to the day you die. You can't be tripping out like talked about me and all this other emotional nonsense. These men get their feelings hurt so easy. We talked about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. A lot of people talk about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. Who cares? Let's get the job done, man. Y'all tripping on, no, that's your excuse for doing nothing. That's your excuse for not wanting to do nothing because you actually enjoy the condition that you're in. When I was locked up, I did not enjoy the condition that I was in. I made friends with my enemies in that place so I can get information so I can get out. That's all I want. I want to get out. I shook hands with people I didn't like and talked with people I didn't like because it was about getting out of that place. And so they don't understand that strategy. I just want to get what I want. Once I get what I want, I don't have to like you no more. I don't have to have nothing to do with you. Thank you for indirectly helping me get what I want. I need to get out of here. You don't want to get out of here. You actually like this. You like being oppressed and complaining. Oh, the white man. Oh, Joe Biden. Oh, Donald Trump. He's the evil racist. I don't care about what these suckers is doing. I could care less. I know what I'm doing. Concentrate on what I'm doing and what I want. I don't care what Donald Trump doing. I don't care what Joe Biden doing. All thing I care about is what I'm doing and making my move. They better worry about what I'm doing. I could care less about what these suckers is doing. You got more power than you think. It's very sickening to live in this situation here. And these people claim they're so smart. I got the same wisdom, and I'm so smart. And I've been studying scholarship for 35 years. You done wasted a whole lot of damn time of your life, bruh. Because having knowledge, but you don't know how to apply it is two different things. You have people that know how by books, they know how to fix a car, but when it comes to fixing a car, they can't fix one. Because they don't know how to apply what they know. So what? So what you know? I've been doing this for 35 years. You've been doing it wrong. You've been doing it wrong. And see, that's another thing a lot of people don't want to accept. You've been doing it wrong. Because if you were doing it right, we wouldn't be having this talk if you was doing it right.
Right.
You're doing something wrong. So I enjoyed my time with the Council of 12. I enjoyed the camaraderie. I enjoyed everything that we done back in old school. I learned a lot. You know, I got flagged a lot. I learned a lot. Brother Tmotofga is correct. Yeah, I did get into some of these beefs, and that's one of the reasons why I got flagged too. But it got to the point too where it was outside of that. Google itself actually got involved in dealing and flagging me down because my channels got flagged. I had channels on private that these people could not touch. Google started personally involved. What was I saying and doing that the corporation of Google had to get involved with messing with this little guy? I only have 10 subscribers and only get 10 views. Why Google, the corporation, decided to concentrate on little old me? You have to ask yourself, why is this? That the corporation, this billion-dollar corporation, decided to concentrate on this little itty-bitty guy with 10 subscribers. Because I'm bringing the fire. I might not have it all together, but I'm on my way. I'm on my way here. I know I got it going on here. That the truth hurts. And then they can't stop me. They took the 100 channels down. I put 200 back up. I still got like 50 or so in reserve.
And you created change, and you pressed it, and you created change. I mean, that's a great thing. You know, you turned it to a positive. Like you said, they don't flag down a lot of black channels now.
Yeah,
I mean, they know who you are. I mean, you know, you traumatized Google.
Yeah, they slowed all that down, flagging the channels down the way they was when I took them to court.
Yeah, you traumatized Google. That's good. The whole Republican Party's trying to traumatize Google. They can't do it. But you did.
So they just don't know. I enjoy the fight. I enjoy it. I enjoy that lawyer and writing stuff. I enjoy the fight. People just don't know. I love it.
Yeah.
I like to go to war. I like it.
Yeah.
The only reason why these people can beat me is because of their position and what they got. Otherwise, they can't beat me.
Yeah.
They can't beat
me. Yeah.
They ain't smart enough.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
They're not smart. And
well, so you were the great things. You were unrelenting. You know, you were unrelenting. You know, that's powerful.
Yeah.
That's powerful. I mean,
I'm like the Hulk. I'm like the Hulk. The madder I get, you know, stronger I get. Bring it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You make me want to fight more. The
Yeah.
more they flagged my channel, the more I wanted to fight. Because
Yeah.
at one time I got frustrated. I was really ready to leave YouTube. I'm done with this. You know,
Right.
then they start flagging my channel. No, I'm not gonna let you think that you punked me out. No, I ain't like no sucker.
Right.
I decide to leave, I do it on my own. Because that's what I want to do. Not because some sucker ran me off, some trolls or Google, whoever the hell it is.
Right.
On my own accord. I don't play.
Right.
You know, old as I am, I still don't play that. Homie,
Right.
don't.
Yeah.
And I'm too old to be running. You know, I had to fight a dog one time.
Yeah.
And this dog, I started to run.
Yeah.
But I'm too old for that, Nick. I can't let no dog chase me. I had to stand my ground, okay? Me and the dog, we're gonna have to throw down.
Whoa.
You know? and my intent was to kill that dog.
Oh, yeah.
And he lucky he backed off because I was gonna kill that dog. I already had it in my mind.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill this dog because I'm not running. It's me and the boxer. And so
wow.
I already had kicked the hell out of him.
Wow.
I know how to put that chokehold on you.
Yeah.
And I was gonna choke him out and break his neck.
Wow.
But the dog was smart and he turned around, went about his business. You know, because I'm too old to run now.
Yeah. Yes, you got to be deadly force. You got to be wow.
Force,
wow.
You know?
Yeah.
You know, I was the FOI in the neighborhood of Islam. They taught me how to use my hand to break some stuff. And I'm still not old and weak where I can't break some stuff.
Right.
And also that dog was gonna give me the opportunity to use it in real time. I said,
Sounds like Sounds like
You know how you learn something and you use it, but you never get the opportunity.
Yeah. And ironically, it's called a boxer, you know.
Yeah, it's called a boxer. Yeah, well, I'm gonna break the dog's neck, you know.
Yeah.
And people were passing by. I'm in a serious situation. People passing by, they thought me and the dog was playing.
Oh yeah. That's interesting. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, they thought me and the dog was, I was the owner or something. And we was out there playing. No, this was serious.
Yeah, deadly serious thing going on. Yeah, that's kind of curious.
And actually, it was 2 dogs. It started off with 2 dogs. The first dog didn't even try enough. He just turned back around, went to the fence.
Yeah, smart dog.
Yeah, this one here, his intent was to try to bite me.
Yeah.
If I had ran, I would have been good as bit. And the place I was driving trucks at the time. And the place that I went to, they told me that dog had a history of biting somebody.
Yeah, they could do serious damage, man.
Yeah, I could do some serious damage too. I had some stuff for this, waiting for this dog.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. And a person too. I'm not letting nobody hurt me like that. I can't do it. I can't run no more and hide. So we're gonna have to throw down. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I have to do the best that I can. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I really enjoyed myself tonight, brothers.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And sister.
Yeah, well, I see my sister all the time. She's a part of my life here on Reality's Temple on Earth, Sister Noble. But you gentlemen are always welcome. You know, here, come and talk with us, and you can just talk by yourself. You just come here and just talk to my audience all by yourself or whatever. I could care less. I don't have to run my mouth at all. You know, so you're always welcome here. But these gentlemen here. These gentlemen here, as you can see, been around a long time, since at least 2009. Been around a long time. And so we've had a camaraderie and a friendship for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And I don't have none of the Black Power people that was around me. None of them.
Mm-hmm.
None of them. I told you, they old geezers on Facebook, you know, showing off their grandbaby. Y'all still living with the white man too, ain't you? Ain't with the Africa either, do you? You know, all that stuff. They say, I'm going to Africa. Your old ass right here with your baby right here in America, and you're gonna die. You're gonna die in a grave right here in America. You know, all that kind of stuff. They talk all that stuff. Go back to Africa. I never came from no Africa. None of my people came from no Africa. I don't know what you're talking about. How can I go back to a place I've never been? I don't know about that. Maybe my ancestors somewhere down there, they came from Africa, have nothing to do with me. They can go back to Africa. They know what that's about. And if they was there, I might go back there with them. That's not the case. My people are 400 some years removed from some Africa, or some of these people tell me they Native Americans now. My people are 400 years removed from Native Americans. I am soul brother number one. I'm a descendant of a Negro. That I can accept that. I have no problem with that. I'm my own unique person. I can be what the hell I am. I don't want to copy no Native American. I don't want to be no African. I want to be who the hell I am. And I determine and label who I am. I develop my own culture. And if I want to, develop my own language and do my own thing. Like James Brown said, I want to get up and do my thing. I don't want your old hand-me-down leftovers. I want to be unique. I want to be original. I want to be myself. I want to build culture and civilization just like you can, like they done. Why do I need their scraps? Why I have to reheat? Why I have to reheat food that they left? I want my food fresh. I can grow my own, do my own thing. That's what I represent. The new, just like the Bible talks about, a new heaven and a new earth, a new beginning. That's what I represent. That's what I want. You want to go back and put on these costumes of people that you've never been. I'm an African, and put on these costumes. The Africans know that you're not them. And if there's any native people on that's still around, they know that you're not them. And you don't act like them. You dress like an African and still act like a nigga in the street. What's this that make? The only way you can be an African or Native American, you have to be born again. And the only way that you can do that, you have to take your children, take them to some Native American village, or send your children to Africa, and after generations, now they become African. That's the only way they can be Africans. Living here in America, you is Negro, all right? You is a so-called Negro in this country, an African American, or whatever the dominant people in this country want you to be. You can call yourself a black Muslim or whatever label you want to put yourself on, but when you get that passport or you fill out that IRS paper, you're going to be wherever the hell they decided you're going to be. And I bet you don't put no, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. What the hell is that? Hey, Bob, this guy says he's a Hebrew Israelite. Really? Yeah, so
what happened with that community? Are they still
with the Hebrew
a thing on YouTube? Hebrew Israelites and
yeah, they all here. Hebrew Israelites, they waiting on Yeshua or whoever to save them, and the Moors, they still sovereign nation. They still a sovereign nation, obeying the laws of some nation that we never see. They still doing that. You know?
Yeah.
Then you got the 5% nation. They waiting on the mothership with the face of the star. They waiting for the spaceship to come out the sky, come save them. I don't. Everybody's still doing their own thing.
Yeah, everybody's out there.
Yeah,
the sovereign citizens are still getting pulled over by the police and claiming that they don't have to have driver's licenses. It's something else.
And Africans still waiting to go to Africa. I don't know when they're gonna go, but they're gonna get there someday. One day, my friends.
Folks still waiting on white Jesus. Folks still waiting on white Jesus. Still waiting on white Jesus.
I think white Jesus is on the mother plane. They had to stop at McDonald's somewhere. Out there out in one of them galaxies, because some of these people believe, that they.
It's about one of them galaxies. One of them galaxies
out there.
Oh my God! You talking about some one of them galaxies?
It's out in a whole different Milky Way plantation somewhere.
He might be in a whole. I ain't gonna say it.
I don't know.
I'm still waiting on white Jesus, but I ain't gonna. I digress.
Asian Jesus, black Jesus. They waiting on black Jesus too.
What about Asian Jesus? Are they waiting on Asian Jesus?
Asian Jesus
and Hindu Jesus.
Jesus.
There is a Hindu Jesus.
Crocodile Jesus.
There's a Hindu Jesus now.
I don't know.
I think it's just about a Jesus in every culture.
Yeah, I seen there's Jesus in all kinds of.
Well, that's debatable.
In Christ, there is neither male nor female. Greek nor Jew, bond nor free, male nor female.
West nor east. Right. Yeah.
I don't know. I just know that we need to, just like the Council of 12, be able to set aside our differences, because we all claim we want the same thing. We want a better way of life for us as a people. Set our differences aside. We already know what you don't like and disagree with. We don't care about that. Settle on what you know that you can agree upon. Stand on that foundation, and so that you can move forward. But we want to concentrate so we can debate and argue over stuff. I already know what you don't like. I know what you disagree with. Let's concentrate on, you mean to tell me that everything Brother Tmotofga said, I disagree with everything that man said? I'd be a damn liar to say that. That's a lie. I'm going to concentrate on the things that I can stand with him on, because he tells a lot of truth. So why can't I stand on that truth? It don't make no difference what the vessel is. You stand on that truth. It don't make no difference who or where it comes from. And it don't make no difference what the color of anybody is. Are they righteous? What is their intent of their heart? Do they want to see change? Stand with the righteous. Because you got a lot of black folks with melanated skin that hate your guts. They don't care nothing about you.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think that, and I'm going to close with this.
Yes, sir.
I think we're at a point that, because of what Sister Noble brought up earlier, there needs to be more of an effort to educate people.
Mm-hmm.
Sister Noble mentioned the Harris Biden plan. We need to get with people, black people, and explain to them what this means, what they're getting. Because a lot of people only see the surface.
Mm-hmm.
They hear Trump is a racist, we're not the racist, and we're going to look out for all people. But then when you look at the legislation, the policies, read the words and understand what's actually behind them or not behind them, that's what we need to be telling people about. I don't care about the sound bites. You need to get out of the sound bites. You need to get off CNN and Fox, and you need to, what did they write down? What are they getting ready to pass?
Yes.
And explain that to our people and to anybody that wants to listen. This is how this hurts you, or how it does not hurt you. I got a call from a group today that's working with, I don't know if y'all have heard of the Platinum Plan initiative.
That's something to do with Ice Cube, wouldn't it?
Yeah, well, Ice Cube was associated. How do I put it? He was not the originator of it, but he said he was in support of such a plan that would put money into development. And this goes to what you were talking about before. King of what, queen of what, you don't even own a road.
Yeah.
So the Platinum Plan is supposed to address issues within the Black community in terms of, our community. A guy told me there was something like 5,100 some odd banks in this country. Only 13 are owned by Blacks. That's a huge, huge disparity. And he said most Blacks don't understand the difference between we have income, but we have no equity.
Mm-hmm.
We make a ton of money. We make a ton of money. We spend a ton of money. But where's the equity? What do we own? Very little.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what, and the brother called me to ask me if I would participate and help them in their initiative. And I said, I'm in, but you know, you need to understand, I talk about liberal Democrat policies and I talk about rhinos. So you've made it clear that you are working with rhinos that I do not support, will not support, and you're working with Democrats. You're a platinum plan, whether you like it or not. If Biden does take over the White House, platinum plan is going away.
Mm-hmm.
Because they would rather take that money, because what they're looking at is money that's slated to go towards Black communities out of the CPE funds. They're going to say, no, we aren't going to give it to this private group. We're going to give this money to the mayors and governors of these states and let them dole it how they want to. And we'll be right back where we always were. The only people benefiting are the ones that's actually writing the checks, and the people that need it the most never get anything. So I would like to see us get together again.
Yes, sir.
And take those issues, and a good one would be let Sister Noble break down the Biden plan. Let's discuss that. The Biden-Harris plan. Promote it and bring people on, let them listen so that they can understand. And it won't be a Biden's a bum and Harris is, none of that. Just simply talking about the policy, what it does and how it impacts us. That's it. And let people make up their own mind.
I wrote about several articles on the Biden-Harris plan, so I can go ahead and break it up a little bit and do a sort of like a PowerPoint presentation, but not on, not like showing you, but just, I'll just share it with you via the live stream. So I can just go ahead and break it up, like that, because I've already written like several articles about it and broke it down.
Yeah.
So I just put together something, and we can talk about that.
Yeah.
We can talk about that.
And Nick, if you could get Jason and Maurice, they would to join in the conversation, because Jason is a staunch liberal.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'll reach out. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I think I hurt your ear. I saw the pain go through your ear when you heard the word liberal.
You said staunch liberal.
Staunch liberal. Yeah.
That's oh my goodness.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Jason
you know what?
Yeah.
But if you call him on certain things, he does have the integrity to be honest about it. Well, JD, do you think a 6-year-old should be deciding whether or not he is a boy or a girl? Or do you think the parents should, raise him as their son and allow him to make those types of decisions, once he becomes an adult? That's not something that a 6-year-old boy should be focused on.
Right. Yeah.
And if he got a penis, he's a boy.
Hey,
I don't care if he's a girl. Yeah. If he got a penis, he's a boy. That's what differentiates, us between male and female.
Yep.
Your sex organs.
Right, exactly.
That's it.
Exactly. It's such an interesting debate when you get into these differences between sex and gender that it just blows me away. Then when you get into people saying, well, there's an infinite number of genders, it's like, oh my God, but I used to train in this area because I was an affirmative action and equal opportunity investigator and trainer for several years. So I used to do training sessions. I used to train in diversity, and I trained in these areas, and I trained groups of people in these. So I'm well aware of all the subtleties that go into the differentiations between gender and sex. So once you separate the two concepts, then you can understand where everybody's coming from in their difference in concepts, but it's clear to me that when you're talking about a 6-year-old child, the child is not able to. You're not compos mentis when you're 6 years old. You're a child. You're not capable of deciding either gender or sex at the age of 6. Your parents are there to make that determination for you, in my opinion. They're the ones to say, listen, my son or my daughter, here's what the story is, and here's the clothes you're going to wear to school, and here's what you are right now, and when you reach a certain age, then you can make certain decisions for yourself. But until that time, you live in this house, you live under my roof, and we follow these rules, and here's what you do. That's just the way it is. And children have developing brains, obviously. So they have developing brains. How can you expect them to think clearly and to be rational about certain matters? You can't. They have developing brains. And part of the reason for education is to gradually teach the brain to think clearly. And that's why we study. That's why we study, and that's why we train our brains for years and years and years. And actually, technically, you don't actually leave adolescence until the age of 26, to tell you the truth. So, I mean, our brains are still developing, even until the age of 26. I mean, technically. So I don't know how we expect a 6-year-old to think clearly about these matters. Now, that's not to say that we don't have some sense of identity formation at some earlier age, but this is, it's a very complex issue, as to what actually is identity. It's far beyond, something that can be simply stated in some simple formula of some kind. I do know that identity is something that's, I think, in my own personal opinion, is something that we shouldn't play around with it and treat it as something that's very pliable. I mean, identity is something that if you don't have good identity boundaries, we risk schizophrenia. I think we have to have a good solid identity, and we work very hard, I think, as human beings to form a good solid boundaries for identity, or we risk mental illness. So it's something that we should work very, very hard to keep solid and to keep a good foundation in, just for our own mental health for the rest of our lives. Anyway, blah blah blah
That's
blah
why
blah.
good parenting is so important.
I think so. I think so.
Yeah,
talked
but
to
see,
them.
you got these outside influences too.
Yeah.
See, when they
That's
go to
They
true.
make it
school,
difficult.
they are influenced at the school, and there's a lot of things that the children are being taught that are now a part of the curriculum. Like, they're telling your kid now that it's okay to be gender fluid, and there is no gender. That's what they're telling the kids now. There is no gender. We're all gender
When
fluid.
I first heard that
Like,
term,
okay. And I'm just like, okay, but see, I don't have kids and all, but I feel sorry for these kids nowadays.
Mhm.
I just feel sorry for them,
I do too.
because it's I just know that kids are very impressionable. They're very impressionable, and they tend to believe everything adults tell them, and they tend to latch on to knowledge that they've learned, and until they get older and realize, oh, what I've been taught is a lie. But
Yeah.
see, when they're kids, they tend to latch on to this knowledge and believe it as reality, when in fact a lot of it is BS.
Mhm.
you know
Mhm.
and I think the school system is obviously, it's a factory for brainwashing. It's a factory, and I don't know whether y'all believe that, but I'm just telling you,
we're on the same page.
I think public school is a factory for brainwashing black children. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
For
Hey,
brainwashing mainly black children. But
I don't want to cut anybody off, but I have got to go. I have
okay.
enjoyed myself.
Yes,
I
sir.
look forward to the next time. So, Angel, keep me up to speed.
I will. Yes, sir.
Sister Noble, good to see you. My brother Nick,
Yes.
right on. And let's keep them going, man, on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's keep them going.
Yeah, I
All
agree.
right. Y'all have a good evening.
Good to see
You
you.
too.
All right.
Mhm.
So, I think that the public schools is a factory for brainwashing
Mhm.
black children, and also is it's a place where black children learn how to be a slave also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's all I'm gonna say about that.
Mm-hmm.
So
well, on that note, we're gonna call it a night. I want to thank Brother Grayson for being here with us, and our honorary soul brother Nick is here tonight. Been around a long time, soldiering with this man here, and of course, my beautiful sister Noble decided to come here. Now, I don't think nobody was blocking you, Sister Noble.
oh, what happened?
It's, you know, this I don't know, be tripping. This I don't know, this setup with between StreamYard and YouTube.
Oh.
Because my channel can't even come through. You know, I try to use Operation Exodus Mississippi channel, and none of those comments come through.
Oh, okay.
It don't come.
And now that you said that, I don't see none of my comments now. Now that you said that, so yeah, it's something with StreamYard.
Yes, StreamYard allows some, and
yeah,
some don't. I don't know how that works. But anyway,
yeah,
you're here, so you was able to come here live with us. So cool.
Yeah.
All right. It was great talking to you, both of you. I really enjoyed it. Thanks for your hospitality. And Angel's always great to see you, man. It's great talking to you one-on-one. Huh? I'll see you all next time, huh?
All right.
All right.
All right. Take care.
All right.
Take care.
We are out of here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Old school reunion, Council of 12. Till next time, I'm Angel. That's Nick. That's Sister Noble. As Dr. Neely always says, important, I wish you love, peace, and soul. We out. Put my little thing there. Let me put my little thing there.